What's going on, everybody? The main man, Russell Mills, in the house. It's a little Talib Kweli. July 1st, 2019. Let's say hello, everybody. Talking about free agents. Talking about free agents this year. NBA. You know what I'm saying? It's the second day. Yesterday was the first day of free agency, June 30th. I'm going to read some off the computer here, off one of these articles. It said more than 50 contracts have been agreed to in the first 24 hours of NBA free agency. What led to the boom that saw KD, Kyrie, Kemba, Jimmy, and more commit to new teams so quickly? It says, well, that was something. 6 hours into the NBA official free agency period, and this is where we point out the laughability of the official free agency period and plead with the NBA to apply common sense, rearrange its financial calendar, and move the start of the free agency to before the draft, and virtually all the top 20 free agents were off the board. Since Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving headed to Brooklyn, set to eventually form one of the NBA's most talented violated lineups. This is D'Angelo Russell's bound for Golden State, stunning the Timberwolves, who believed they had Russell in the bag to sign a 4-year max level contract to be Stephen Curry's running buddy with the Warriors. Bojan Bogdanovic and Ed Davis are headed to Utah, joining recently acquired point guard Mike Conley on a Jazz team that will be among the front runners to win the West. It says more than 50 contracts have been agreed to, with more than $3 billion in guaranteed money doled out. So what happened? The flurry of the early exits wasn't a surprise. Several current and former NBA team executives told SI.com the process isn't supposed to stop before 6 p.m. on Sunday, says former Nets and Sixers GM Billy King. It says, but it starts way before that. Accelerating, it was combination of the elite stars Durant, Irving, declining to take meetings, and role players jumping quickly into the hundreds of millions of dollars in available cap space. Because when you have this many teams with cap room, those second-tier free agents and the tier agents wanted to secure deals right away, said former Hawks GM Wes Wilcox. So there are going to be some players who benefit from waiting. There's going to be a second wave after Kawhi Leonard makes his decision, but most agents want to get the deal done to make sure the market doesn't dry up on them. It says in the lacking meetings, this year seems unusual based upon recent history, says Wilcox. Years prior, players took meetings and there was real pitches. I don't know if this year is going to be a new worm, but certainly this is not something we have seen before. Before, you would prepare a detailed pitch, you would line up the people you would want to be in these meetings, would share your vision for the franchise, and how you envision that players fitting in, and how you're going to continue to build your team in the future. It looks like Kawhi is going to do some version of this, but the meeting, as we know, it seems to have evolved. It says, it says here's the thing. There were not any crazy deals. 3 years, $58 million for Terry Rozier, which is a former Celtic. I liked him. He was Kyrie Irving's backup. Now Kyrie's not with Boston anymore, as he said. With Brooklyn, $141 million. Him and Durant, I believe, had $164 million, 4 years. Obviously, Durant is injured right now, so he's probably not going to play 2019-2020 season, maybe 2021 season. God willing, hopefully he gets better. I believe his Achilles is messed up. So, hey, congratulations, Terry Rozier. I liked him. I really wish we would have kept him. Says a little high, but if Charlotte can resurrect the 17-18 version of Rozier, it will be worth it. 3 years and $51 million for Ricky Rubio. The Suns badly needed a point guard. You can see how Rubio fits on a team with plans to play fast next season. 5 years and $178 million for Chris Middleton. That's Milwaukee Bucks. Okay, but Milwaukee had its back against the wall, needed to produce a legitimate contender to motivate Giannis Antetokounmpo to sign an extension next summer. Middleton has such leverage as anyone on the market. It says for weeks there's been a summer of the 2016 feel to this offseason with executives suggesting it could compare to the cap spike fueled spending spree of 16. Yet the kind of cap killing deals that were doled out in 2016 were not there on day one, with team says King being much more prudent. So there are some contracts that you question, said King, but there weren't any really bad outliners like the last time. And it says the Knicks have been pillared for reportedly being unwilling to offer Kevin Durant a max-level extension, but in the aftermath of Durant's decision in recent days, Durant had zeroed in on the Nets, in part because of Kyrie Irving's desire to play there, league sources told SI.com. Knicks GM Scott Perry had operated shrewdly. He has handed out high-dollar deals to Julius Randle, Bobby Portis, Wayne Ellington, and Alfred Payton, Taji Gibson, but none of those deals extended beyond 2021, when a robust free agent class is projected to hit the market. Since the Lakers may have taken the biggest day one risk by doing nothing at all, LA is all on Kawhi Leonard. With Leonard slowly playing the process, the Lakers have been potential targets for the team's third base come off the board if Leonard signs. LA will have the foundation for a new super NBA team. If he doesn't, the Lakers have to scramble to find pieces. Miami Goran Drago is available to make the team a contender in the reloaded Western Conference. It says it is a risk that they have to take, said Wilcock. All indications are that they have to have a real opportunity at Kawhi. You have to play that out. It gives you the greatest chance to contend for a championship. They're probably on the plan C or plan D if Kawhi goes elsewhere. But given landscape, you have to play it out. Indeed, a few hours into free agency, and the landscape changed. It changed dramatically. Well, the closest thing the NBA has seen impartial in years may have been achieved. Kawhi Leonard is up next. So I'm going to say this to the NBA, to the players out there. Congratulations to those. I am a little disappointed that. And now another thing, Al Horford, former Celtic, he went to the 76ers, signed a contract 4 years, $109 million. I believe 96 of that is guaranteed. 96 million of that is guaranteed, I believe. So, yeah, that hurt because I liked Al Horford, but he opted out of his contract with the Celtics, for $30 million. Yeah, man. So that's kind of crazy, but he's gone. Marcus Morris of the Celtics is a free agent, so he might not want to. He's probably not going to be with the Celtics. Baines, that used to be with the Celtics, he's with, I believe, Miami or something like that, or wherever. So Jimmy Butler is with the Miami Heat in a sign and trade deal, I believe. So, and again, like I said, you're gonna have the East, which Philadelphia. You know what I'm saying? Ben Simmons, Joel Embiid, and Al Horford. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's crazy. So it's like I would never thought, that happened, but it did, and Celtics, man. I hope and pray that we get some inside help because we need it big time. So you know what? Honestly, on a side note, I'm gonna say this: if the Lakers did get Kawhi Leonard, I would be happy. Honestly, because I like Kawhi. And shout out to Toronto Raptors who won the NBA championship 2019. They beat Golden State in 6 games. Even though if Golden State was not injured, I'm sure they would have beat the Raptors because Kevin Durant has Achilles injury. Klay Thompson, he has injuries to him, so he might not come back. The beginning of 2019-20 season, he might come maybe halfway through the year. Maybe Kevin Durant halfway, maybe not at all. But yeah, but shout out to Toronto because they've been in, long time, what I'm saying, 20 something years as a team. So shout out to Kawhi Leonard that carried him on the back. Shout out to the city of Toronto. Maybe they he'd come back Kawhi, or maybe he might go to the Clippers. He might go to the Lakers. But either or, Kawhi has the whole ball in his court at all times. He's not saying much, which is good, and that's how it is. But like I said, man, this is the moves. The Knicks, they got basically screwed over. They didn't get any high-profile players. Everybody was thinking they were going to get Durant and Kyrie because they had cap space for that, which is fine. Like I said, I'm disappointed that the Celtics players left. Even though Kyrie, they said, was a problem, they got Kemba Walker for $141 million. He got the max deal, for 4 years. He left Charlotte. And it's funny, Terry Rozier, that was in for Boston, is taking his place now. You know what I'm saying? Like I read, and so I don't know, man. Like I said, I don't know how you guys feel about the NBA. Maybe you don't give a shit about it. That's fine. I was a little disappointed that the Celtics lost a lot of players. Yes, they gained Kemba, but they need inside help. It's great that they have point guards, but I feel like the Celtics, they always get these point guards, but they don't always get like the big guys that they need all the time. You know what I mean? And they need that. Like I said, Gordon Hayward, he should be back in full mode for the Celtics because they signed him to that big contract for like 4 years. I think it was like $127 million or something like that. I think they overpaid him personally, but whatever, man. But I just wanted to make a video talking about the free agents. You know what I'm saying? There's more to come, I'm sure. There's some that are notable. You like Seth Curry. Hold on. So Seth Curry, Mavericks agreed 4 year. So I think Seth Curry ended up going to Dallas Mavericks for 4 years, $32 million. But yeah, like I said, everybody's trying to get this money, man. You know what I'm saying? But everybody, feel free to check out my YouTube channel. My name is Russell Mills, RussellMills. May 22nd, 2017. My first video is called Why Black People Settle for Less. Feel free to check out my YouTube channel, man. I have some topics you might like, you might not like them. You might think they're interesting. You might think, it's not. That's fine. Feel free to check it out. Everybody take care. Have a good 4th of July, Independence Day, and hopefully have a good month of July. And everybody, please be safe out there and just, try to do the right thing in this world because life is short and, we only have one chance at it. But everybody, peace.